Alright, we are going to be making granola bars homemade, and this is what you will need. Just pretend that I blurred out the brand names well enough, because honestly it doesn't matter what brand of whatever that you got or get. I got quite literally the cheapest items I could. And technically you're supposed to have sliced almonds. I went with slivered because they were cheaper. And cheap is good. Realistically, the taste is almost undifferent. These, if you can get them raw, that's your best bet, but I don't have a store in my area that sells them raw, so I just got them unsalted and roasted. I'll throw those in after the fact. I'm going to split them up into two different bowls. It's going to be pretty much dry and wet, and then there's some toasting that goes on, which these have to go in afterwards because they're already roasted. That's about it. There's going to be a lot of jump cuts, but this is essentially what you will need. Dark brown sugar, rolled oats, sunflower kernels, sliced almonds, slivered. I don't think it really matters what you use. You will need honey. You will need wheat germ. You will need vanilla extract. You will need, well, any dried fruits will work for you. And I'm just going to do a zoom in. I'm modifying it just a teeny bit. Not much. Actually, it's almost identical to his. It's Alton Brown's recipe. So let's just try and get that to focus here. There we go. So now you know exactly how to make it, according to him, which is basically what we're doing. Alright, now jump cut time. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to combine the sunflower seeds, the oats, the almonds, and the wheat germ together. Puts into a bowl, because then I can mix it up easier. I should have probably grabbed a spoon, just because that'll make my life easier. And stuff falls on the floor. Now you want to have your oven preheated to 350 at this point. And yes, those are my children being loud. So just make sure that's all nice done up like that. I do not need that spoon. And put it onto a pan. I went ahead and mixed the sunflower seeds in, even though they're already pre-made or pre-roasted, because I figure 15 minutes isn't going to burn them, and they're cold anyways, so just to have it all together probably be good. Now, I did get everything as unsalted as possible, and just spread it out evenly. Go over to your stove, which should be preheated to 350, and put it in about a middle rack, which is it's a little low, but that's alright. Middle rack, 350 for 15 minutes. And now you continue on with the rest of your stuff. Now the next part calls for a saucepan. So once you get everything mixed up, I will be back. Alright, now you want to combine your butter, your honey, and your vanilla, and your brown sugar all together, and your salt. Takes about a half a teaspoon of salt. Put it into your pot, cook it on medium heat, which that's actually medium for my stove, even though it's pretty low. And you cook it until the brown sugar does the melting thing and it mixes all together nice. And my phone's about to die, so jump cut. Now you chop up 6.5 ounces of your dried fruit, and that's what that looks like. You pull out your stuff here, drop the temperature to 300. That's ready to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it all up in here. First I'm going to put the dry in, then I'm going to put the wet in, and then I'm going to mix it. Then I'm going to add the fruit to it, mix it again, and then I'm going to put it in here. It calls for a 9x9, but I have an 8x8, so they're just going to be a little bit thicker. It's alright, because I'll make them into like bars, and it's going to be good. But let me mix it up and jump cut. This smell is absolutely amazing. This is what it looks like. With a lot of the cranberries and raisins in here. Chopped up most of it pretty good. This way it's well mixed. Sorry if there's some lag going on. I have it recording in UHD 4 or whatever. Ultra high definition. Really don't need to because I'm going to end up editing this to the point where it's no longer going to be in ultra high definition. Alright. Now I'm going to move it over to the glass dish. I'll show you what it looks like, and then I will show it to you after it is cooked. It's in the pan, going into the oven. 300 degrees for 25 minutes. 300. There we go. It just came out of the oven. Smells amazing. It looks amazing. It is 300 degrees. And what you'll want to do first is grab a butter knife. Make sure that you can kind of separate it from the sides. Something tells me it's just going to fall apart. It is. Huh. It's because it's hot. So, if I were to do that, would be bad, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, that was worth a try. It's got to cool down. And then we will take it out, we'll put it on wax paper, and we will cut bars. This thing, I'd do it while it's hot because it'd be easier, but realistically it's just going to fall apart if I do it while it's hot. Alright. See you again after this jump cut. Alright, so these are them. They're, of course, not exactly cut perfectly. I ended up putting them in the freezer for a few minutes just to make it nice and hard. Make it easier to cut, and then I broke my meat cleaver trying to cut through it, thinking, you know, a nice sharp blade would just go through easy enough. This is starting to get warm, so it's actually getting harder to cut. It's like 90 degrees where I am right now. I ended up going with a cheap bread knife. Like I said, cheap. But it works as straight and cuts right through it. It's still quite soft because it's so hot it just kind of falls apart right now. But definitely after you get done cutting it, I would say I have tons of wax paper. So I'm going to end up wrapping them individually in bars, then putting like a couple in a baggie. I'm going to put probably half to 2/3 of it in the freezer to keep it good. And then I'm going to put the rest in the fridge because it'll stay for about a week in the fridge. Maybe a little bit longer, but I'm just not going to risk it. So every week I'll just take out a bag or whenever I need them. But in general, yeah. Super good, no preservatives. I mean, no, it's not going to last months and months and months in a backpack, but you really don't need it to do that. And if you really need to do that, put a shit ton of salt in it, it'll be fine. Well, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Share me with all your friends, and down below in the comments section, let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you try it. Let me know if you have a better recipe. Let me know if you have any ideas for other things that you'd want me to make. And I hope to see you guys back again. I will try out anything, really, so long as it's not... Well, yeah, I'll try out just about anything. So long as it's not human. I won't do that. Or raw meat. I don't do raw meat. Nope. So yeah, that's it for this one. Like I said, it tastes good. I've already had a little bit because this kind of fell apart, so I've been nomming on this one. I cut it too thin. But it's good. It's very nutty. Very nutty. If you cut out some of the sunflower seeds, you'll cut out some of the nuttiness. You can replace that with a ton of other types of things, but, you know. Is good. Sorry. A little chewy, which is, I think, the best type of granola bar. Once again, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.